Hello, my name is Jerry Wang. People have been asking me, what is the Tao of project management? What is that? It is a cosmic approach to solving problems. I'm sorry to use a big word. What does a cosmic approach mean? When we talk about root cause analysis, we have cause and effect, and we do fishbone analysis and all kinds of techniques to figure out exactly what happened. The bus was at that place at that time when the person showed up. But the question is, why did the bus show up there? Why did the person come there? So we project managers, everything we do is about solving problems, right? I mean, we're working on a project. We can think of it as a problem or a challenge. Basically, it's a task to be accomplished to fulfill a need. That's what project management is. And project management takes the who, what, why, and how and apply that knowledge to some very complex circumstances. For example, who are the stakeholders? Why is, the charter? Should we do it? Should we not do it? If the answer is yes, then the project has a charter. How is the schedule, right? How are we going to do it? What are the team members? And what is the requirements? And when is the schedule? How is the plan? How is the project plan? When is the project schedule? And that seems like a pretty simple concept, so everybody is a project manager. But when we apply that to a job search, to conflict resolution, to the agile development methodology, to requirements gathering for very complex systems, such as building a satellite with 1 million moving parts and building an enterprise level home banking product. There are lots of complexity, therefore project management comes into play. And the Tao of project management basically looks at the problem and asks the question, what is the creative principle in solving this problem? And the creative principle is defined as the principle that actually brings clarity, brings a solution to a situation. For example, when we can't remember what we are supposed to do to solve a problem, and there are a lot of stuff going on, the creative principle is planning. It's a pretty straightforward concept, and that's why we have the PMBOK. Project management body of knowledge is a body of knowledge. People have done something similar to this, and they are saying this is how it works for them in their situation. However, these are just guiding principles and guidelines. So the Tao of project management talks about the creative principle and the operative principles. And I gave the example of a bat, how a bat hunts. The echolocation is the creative principle that helps the bat to navigate in the dark. And the operative principles are the wings, the nose, the mouth, and so on, that makes the hunt successful. So we apply the same problem-solving approach to say, okay, what does it really take to solve conflict? 100 million human beings have died in the last century. They died in war in the last century. And the situation doesn't seem to be getting any better. So what's really causing it? What's really behind the problems we have in terms of conflict management, in terms of agile development methodology? Why use the agile principle? Why does the principle work? What is the creative principle, and what are the operative principles? So, for example, in the agile development methodology, the creative principle is to deliver the smallest customer visible and usable feature as soon as possible iteratively. And the operative principle is to work closely with the customers, to have high performance teams, because you can be as agile as you want to, but if the customers and the teams don't work well together, you will not have the result.